One thing about that camera light, it catches everything. Everything. You guys, I love this. It's like a makeup bed, so I can already be dressed and do my makeup, and I don't have to ruin my clothes. Anyway, like usual, I have like 10 minutes to get ready. So my husband finally said, you need to take content creation seriously. Okay. No, really. He was like, listen, if you're going to do it, do it. Like, do it. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. So this is me doing it. You know, it's like weird because it's like, I like to just do stuff. Like I like to create content, but like also I just don't. Like I want to just not be pressured to do it. And I actually haven't been on Facebook for a couple months now because I don't want to be on Facebook. Like there's just a lot of unnecessary stuff that goes on. And Facebook is like the people you know. And sometimes the people you know are too much. Like y'all just do too much. And I don't like to be mean to people. I don't like to have to cut people off, but I had to cut people off. Like I had to cut y'all off for like a good couple months because it's just negative and unnecessary. And the last couple months of Facebook, I actually wasn't even scrolling on Facebook. Like I would record my content, schedule it, and then that was it. And the only time I would actually get on Facebook was to reply to comments. And that's it. And I kind of felt bad because I felt like Facebook used to be like you would interact with people and your friends and your family. And like it was actually a community. And it got to the point where I wasn't even interacting. And I felt like, dang, it's like lost its purpose. You know, people will come in and see me or they'll like reach out to me and be like, oh girl, I sent you a message, or I haven't heard from you in a while, or you haven't posted. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't been on there. And you know, they're like, oh, why? And I'm like, you know, it's hard to say why, but that's why, because it's just not the space that it used to be. And it sucks, but it's not. I don't like it. But I'm going to return and I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something different. Either I'm gonna have to lower my expectations for people, or I'm just gonna have to accept that people are just gonna be the way they are and keep it moving. Or maybe I'm just gonna have to just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna accept that people are gonna be that way. And y'all need to just start being nicer. Y'all need to start being better people. Y'all need to start like being more respectful, and just like the reposting of just negative content and disgusting stuff. Like, stop. I don't want to see that. Like, I don't want to get on Facebook and see all this negative stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of people that were being put on snooze, y'all would be upset if y'all saw the list of snooze. But anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna come back to Facebook. I'm on Instagram. So I just posted my June recap on Instagram. Like it was just one post and it was like June. And then I posted pictures of kind of what I did in June, and that's it. And I kind of started Lemonade because I liked that. Lemonade was like, oh, this is what Instagram used to be when it was like unpolished and you can just post whatever you wanted to post and you didn't feel like your picture had to be perfect. And it was more about creativity and not about, you know, getting 1,001 likes. So I really like that about Lemonade. So I kind of started doing that. I like TikTok. I really haven't stayed on TikTok. I'm not a TikTok scroller type girl, but I know TikTok's really a big platform right now. TikTok can get really, really addictive. And so I'm very careful about the amount of time that I spend on there. My latest venture that I'm really eyeing and that I really want to pursue is YouTube. I'm really excited about YouTube, and I really want to learn and I really want to get good at it because YouTube gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. Like I can post whatever I want. I can post this video just talking about nothing. And then tomorrow I can post a video and be like, I can tell y'all what to do to blah, blah, blah. And then I can post a shopping video, or I can post me and my family going, like, I can post whatever I want on YouTube and people will just be like, oh, I want to watch it, you know? So I'm excited about YouTube. That just gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. And I like that. I like the no pressure. I can just do whatever, and that's that. And I feel like it's not like some fake little, you know, like mathematical equation about how your video gets pushed here and there and all that. Whatever, it's there. Okay. And if one person watches it, that's cool. If not, that's cool. Like, it is what it is. My kids think I should do it. My husband's like, yes, you're gonna do it. He told me this morning, you better get on that content or you're gonna go back to work. No, I do work, y'all. So I don't work. Yeah, so that's what I'm excited about. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I know a lot of people are trying it right now. I just love that we have the freedom to do that. I'm not trying to flick y'all off. I love that we have the freedom to do that. That we have the freedom to create and to post what we create. It's so exciting. My kids want to be a part of it. I have 3 kids. I have 1 biological daughter and 2 bonus babies. I used to post pictures of my daughter very, very early on, like when she was a baby. And then I stopped doing that because I'm like, social, like internet, I didn't like it. People were just no. Energy, no. So I very rarely ever posted pictures of her within the last like 10 years. And specifically within the last like 3 or 4 years, no, I just stopped. So I've been very protective of them and not posting them very often. And if I do, it's like the back of their heads or like their faces are covered. I just, no. And they're older. They're not like little, but I'm just, no. But that might change because they have been interested in like being a part of what I'm doing. So I might change that. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. But the moment y'all say something, come through this camera. It's on cracking. So yeah, that might change. I might bring them on board. We actually just did a couple of videos because we got some Labubu's. We're on that crazy train right now. Speaking of crazy train, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. I can't. So yeah, we might do some stuff where we like video together as a family. My family's absolutely I don't know if we can be on camera the way that we do stuff. We are crazy. We get it cracking. I don't know. I don't know if I want to post us on for the world to see. Oh, that'd be interesting. I'm super protective of them. I'm very, very protective of my family. My kids and my husband, like, they are just off limits to anybody. Me, myself, I don't care. I'm like the thickest skinned person in the world. Like I went through a tremendous amount of bullying as a kid and my childhood was just very interesting. You can't really say nothing to me that whatever I haven't heard before, you know, I'm just kind of that person. But when it comes to my kids or my husband, I just turn into something else. So I really do everything in my power to like keep them out of the way so that they are just shielded from the nonsense, you know. If they decide that they want to be a part of this, that's up to them. I can't tell them no. I can just tell them, you know, this is what could happen. And if they like, okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. But there are some really good people out there. Like people in general are amazing. I love people. Like I'm a people person, a good people person. So I know that there's good energy and there's good people. And I love just like interacting with good people and funny people especially. So I'm not trying to be like the world is cruel, because it's not. Like the world is so beautiful. So if they do it, I'm excited because I know a lot of people will be like, you guys are crazy and funny. And I hope that like that's what it is. I hope that people see us and be like, y'all are insane in a good way. So that will be fun to bring them out so you guys could see them. We also have some animals. We have 2 Frenchies and 2 barn cats. And our Frenchies are just as crazy as we are. They do the most all the time, constantly. We did have 2 guineas too, but our guineas passed away. One of them passed away earlier this year and the other one passed away last year. Our guineas were like 7 years old. So they lived very well, I feel like, into their lifespan. They got sick and they passed away. It wasn't like anything crazy. I was shocked they lived that long because, you know, like gerbils and stuff, they don't typically live very long. But all of our animals come in pairs. Well, we buy them in pairs because me and my husband have like this yin yang thing where everything comes in pairs with us. You guys, I hate when you do your eyelashes and you can't figure out what's the front and what's the back. And when I put them on yesterday, I felt like I put them on backwards. This gotta be the front, right? There we go. What else? I was telling you guys about this, all that stuff. Oh, you guys, I live in Missouri. I don't live in like LA or Houston or Atlanta. I live in the good old MO. My entire family's actually here. And I stayed because I really thought it was incredibly important to raise my daughter here around family. and for her to have the family structure. And I've never regretted that decision. I think that is one of the best decisions I've ever made in life, was to make sure that she had family and cousins and was able to be around them. I never felt like she missed out on anything. I didn't miss out on anything. We travel all the time. We get to go see things, we experience things. So we live here. My family lives here. I met my husband here. All of our kids' parents are also here. We co-parent. We have very great co-parenting relationships with our kids' others. So we're very blessed, I'll say that. We're blessed, we have good friendships, we have good relationships. We keep things cool and copacetic, you know. We don't be doing all that drama. We don't got time for drama. Nobody has time for drama. Let me look at my jewelry, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna wear the same jewelry I had on yesterday. I need some lotion. Yeah, so like I was saying, we don't do any type of drama. Hold on, no necklaces. All right, we're gonna double stack this necklace and this necklace. Okay, we have to obviously shorten the other one. Is that better? That's better. What's not better is this bra that I thought was nude. One day in this world, someone's gonna make a bra that's actually not see-through through white shirts. The closest one that I've gotten is the Skims one, but my only complaint with the Skims bra that I bought, and I hope that you guys hear me, is that when I put on my lotion, the oil in the lotion and the material that the Skims bra is made out of don't get along. So it left like crazy marks on my skin bra. I was like, why is it like that? And I don't think it would have necessarily like horribly bothered me, but I went to a wax appointment the same day. I was super embarrassed because I took my shirt off and I was like, oh no. And I looked at my waxologist and I was like, girl, I don't know what's going on here. My bra's clean, I promise. Like, I'm not really wearing this bra for like the 40th time. She didn't care, like that's my girl. But I'm like, oh no, what is that? So then I told her, I was like, you know, there's obviously the lotion and this is the Skims bra. So that probably came out like a negative Skims review, Skims. But I love the bra, but I'm like, why would it do that? Like, that's crazy, that material. So yeah, I don't know. I hope maybe it's just the type of the bra that I got, but Skims, can you change that material, please? I don't like that. Oh, I see y'all. Yay. All right, let's lotion up. And I kind of gotta go. So it's supposed to be somewhere at 11 and it is 10:45. But the good thing about Missouri is there's no traffic. So I can leave my house at 10:45 and make it to my destination by 11. You guys in those big cities can't do that, can ya? If you left now, you're not gonna get there anywhere near 11. So, did I already? I think I did. I just did my review on, kind of a review on the 7 Virtues. This is 7 Virtues and it's the amber vanilla that I'm wearing today. I don't know that it has a super long last to it, but we'll see. This ended up being a makeup / introduction / rambling / perfume video / get ready with me / ADHD. That's all my husband was like, you need to focus. Because I don't. Okay, bye.